You'll learn to love cooking.
Hey guys, it's Calypso from Film Formula, and today we'll be looking at the screenplay structure of 10 Cloverfield Lane, as well as its principal theme, entrapment and the fear of change. In the opening image, we see what appears to be a normal town, but quickly realize we're viewing it from behind bars. Michelle is feeling trapped, so much so that she abandons her fiancé. She doesn't delete his number though, and even answers the phone. This is when he delivers the thematic line of the film.
Running away isn't going to help anything. Michelle, please.
Right, and she runs away from this phone call, but she considers answering again, indicating her ambivalence towards her decision to leave. Here's when we get the hook. Now, we don't know anything about her relationship with Ben, but the tough decision to stay or leave transposes itself after the crash, as if her struggles with her metaphorical prison gets enacted in a physical one. Now, I'm not saying that the rest of the film is just her dying hallucination, though that'd be kinda cool. It's just interesting how the filmmakers chose to maintain thematic cohesion. She continues fervently on her quest to leave, until the inciting incident, which actually happens off-screen, but gets revealed to her and the audience around 15 minutes into the film.
There's been an attack. An attack means fallout, which contaminates the air above ground. That's how it works.
Now she has to decide whether to stay or leave, which decision is best for her survival. In the first half of Act 2, we learn many interesting things about the shelter and its lord, Howard, who doesn't hesitate to show her all the dangers of the outside world. The first thing we notice about this doomsday shelter is that it's not uncomfortable. There's food, a functioning bathroom, movies, and even liquor. It's a prison one can learn to live in.
Would you like a cone or a bowl? I know that this isn't the life you prefer, but I want us to be a happy family. You and me.
Michelle meets the B-story character Emmett, who serves as a foil for her as he believes wholeheartedly in the safety of the shelter and is scared to death of leaving it. Michelle, on the other hand, is more skeptical, and deep down she wishes to leave, especially since Howard has all the traits of a controlling boyfriend.
Off limits unless I give express permission. Because I told him. I don't appreciate it while I'm trying to eat, and neither does Michelle. You don't think I see what you just did?
We can project his behavior onto Michelle's past relationship or not, but the point is, this is not the freedom she was looking for. Leaving a relationship, or any kind of change, is similar. The current circumstances are less than ideal, even oppressive, but the outside world is scary and unknown. It's alien. A little before the midpoint of the film, Michelle sees the fate of someone who's stuck outside, and she commits to staying, even bonding with the prison keeper. But this is also around when the backstories of Emmett and Michelle are revealed. Emmett got into college, but never went because he was afraid that he wouldn't do well, afraid of change. Michelle deeply regrets not helping a little girl who was treated roughly by her dad, because she runs away at any sign of conflict.
I did what I always do when things get hard. I just panicked and ran.
This obviously ties into our primary theme.
Running away isn't going to help anything. Michelle, please.
At the end of the film, she completes her arc by running towards the problem instead of away from it. She decides to drive towards Houston to help the people in need, possibly to make up for the little girl she failed to help, in true Silence of the Lambs fashion. Okay, so I got ahead of myself there. In the second half of Act 2, we get the complications. The air filtration system dies out, and Michelle has to go and fix it, giving us a perfect visual of her shrinking freedom. On top of that, she realizes Howard is a liar and probable murderer. So she picks up her original goal of leaving, this time with Emmett's help. Too bad they get found out, and Howard shoots Emmett in the Dark Night of the Soul moment at the end of Act 2. She stares at Emmett's unused bus ticket from when he was too scared to go to college and becomes inspired again to escape. She finishes constructing her armor, physical or emotional, and has a final showdown with Howard.
You don't know what's out there! Stay with me!
She eventually escapes. Outside, of course, she realizes that the world might not be as dangerous as she previously thought. I mean, there are definitely still problems, but nothing that can't be overcome with a bit of whiskey. I'm just kidding. Thanks for watching. Hey guys, please like and subscribe if you enjoyed that video. And just to clarify, I don't think 10 Cloverfield Lane was all metaphorical. Actually, I think it's very much literal. But I did want to draw attention to some of the more subtle aspects of the themes, which I greatly appreciate and think that they often get overlooked when you're dealing with a sci-fi blockbuster. Anyway, let me know what you thought of this movie, or any other movie below in the comments. As always, I welcome recommendations.